Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'll be talking about some principles I've applied in my life that have helped me very much and still help me until now. And of course, you asking maybe why do I think I should talk about this on YouTube? I feel like people are going through a lot, and it's because they don't have a style of dealing with problems. They don't have a style of living. They just live anyhow. They live the day as the day comes, and it's not the best thing to do. I think to live and be comfortable with your life, you have to plan or have a way you live your life. So that's what I believe in, and that's what I'm sharing for all those who believe in the same thing. If you're out there and you're watching this video right now, thank you, because I'm sharing mine, and I'm really hoping to watch it someday. Now, these are some things that I do every day, or I observe every day to make sure that I am comfortable. The first thing I do, or not the first thing I do, one of the things I do is I I like to plan. I like to plan. I believe that things should go a specific way. And so I could spend a whole year thinking about one problem because I need to make a plan on how to solve that problem and solve it for life. So whenever I find that problem, I would always apply that style to it and get it resolved. And most of the times it works. I think about a problem and every dimension of that problem that it could extend to, and then I solve it once. And so if it comes again, I know how to solve it. Because I'm the kind of person that doesn't really like I don't like surprises, some kind of surprises, unpleasant surprises. So I try to solve a problem once. Once. Yeah, so that's one thing I do. The next thing I do is I I try to make sure that when when I make plans, I don't speak about my plans carelessly. Now, I've seen people say that they'll speak about your plans because your enemies will hear it and manipulate you and your plans and cause you to fail. That's not why I don't speak about my plans. I don't speak about my plans because I feel like I don't owe it to anybody to speak about my plans. People are caught up sometimes with the urge to speak about their plans, even when they don't have a plan sometimes. And it's a very weird thing. You're in a group of people, and then because see your friends are there, your friends are speaking about their plans, what they have done, what they've achieved, what they're yet to achieve, what they will achieve, how they will achieve their dreams and all that, and what plans they've made. And you're just there, because you don't have what to say. It looks like when it gets to your turn, there's dead silence, and then you think that you must speak about your dreams, your plans. You see, so I actually don't. I don't do that. I feel like um, when it's my turn, I decide what I do with my turn. I keep quiet if I have to keep quiet and say, "Oh, what you said is fantastic about your dream, about your plan. That's a good way to say things. That's a good plan. I think that's a good plan. I would do the same. Just say that, right? Just say that." And I don't go into speaking about my plans when I don't have a plan, one. And if I don't have a plan, I'm quick to say, I don't have a plan. You see, I'm not pulled, emotionally to say, oh yeah, I've got a plan, when I don't have a plan. People say they have a plan because they don't want to feel left out. They haven't put pen to paper yet, but they say they have a plan, because they won't have it all figured out. But it doesn't matter. If I don't have a plan, I say I don't have a plan. And when I have a plan, I don't speak about my plans because I don't want people to confuse me. Plans come in stages, or they are built in stages, right? There is the time when the plan is a firm plan. When it's gone, it's been seen through almost to completion, let's say to 70%. That's like a full-blown plan, right? But when it's like a new plan that is just getting into work, sort of, or reality, I don't speak about it because people always have something to say. I'll give you a scenario. You tell someone, oh, I have a problem, They tell you the answer to your problem in the next few seconds. But this is a problem that you've taken weeks, if possible, or sometimes, sorry, months to think about. But the person has the answer immediately. People are too quick to speak because they think that, life is so easy. I don't know, but it feels like they don't understand that sometimes you need to think. So what they do is they just tell you, yeah, yeah, that's what you should do. That's your plan. Go and make this plan. No. So I don't speak about my plans because people always want to contribute to your plan. What if it's not your plan? You know, they want to evaluate your plan when you tell them your plan. It is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen or experienced. People don't respect your plan. They want to contribute. They want to change your plan because they think it's not good enough. They would barely ask you why that plan. You see, so that's one reason why I don't speak about my plans. And then one thing I've learned about in life as well, which has been helping me, is spend more time listening, even when you think you know what it's all about. Much earlier in life, I was very quick to contribute, to speak. When I thought, you know what, I know what you're talking about, I can speak, right? But I've realized that, you see, there's always something new to learn in every situation. And you can only learn by listening, by paying attention. Anytime you're quick to contribute, to speak, to explode, you won't learn very much. You won't learn very much because you become the teacher in that scenario. And once you become the teacher or you're seen as the leader, that's where your learning caps. People look unto you for solution and they pull from you, which is a good thing, don't get me wrong. But when you know that you need to learn more stuff, why do you want to put yourself in that position of being given, of giving, right? Of giving when you have a lot to gain. You're yet to gain a lot, I feel like you give when you have, but you cannot give what you don't have. So when you are in that position of, oh, I know it all, come and take from me, come, I'll teach you. When you get to that position, you stop to learn. It's a natural thing. You just stop to learn. You lose the ability to understand new stuff, to learn. You lose the ability to learn. So I make sure that I listen, I learn. For everything I do, everywhere I go, I try to learn first. So it's really helped me a lot. It's also helped me build patience, right? Because when you're ready to learn, you see that it takes a lot to learn, I must tell you, because there are times that, when you want to explode in speech, explode in a reaction because you know stuff, but then you have this warning, you have to learn first. So it's been wonderful, let me say that. A wonderful journey. And then another thing I've learned in life is the beginning, or the beginning of success is understanding the stakeholders. That's a little bit hoity-toity, I know, but what I mean is the beginning of a solution to any problem is understanding people who are concerned with it. Understand human beings, the people that are either affected by it directly or indirectly, people who have even created the problem themselves. You have to understand their perspective before you can deal with the problem. Understand even who they are. So I spend a lot of time understanding people before I deal with a problem concerning them. So I think it's important. I know people may not really understand this, but sometimes in life you see that you have to deal with problems which involve people, and the only way you can solve that problem is by understanding first the people who are affected by that problem. So that's what I do. I do it a lot. Then the next thing that I do is I make sure that I screen what I imbibe. I don't go about getting information carelessly because there's actually information that is not needed at the moment. And I will say every information is important, but not all are necessary. Necessary in the sense of time, right? There are times when you don't need to know some things. At that point, I don't try to know. I make no effort to know. In fact, I make effort not to know because I feel like, you know what, this will be a distraction. Because everyone is saying something right now. And so I can't spend my life and my time listening to what everyone has to say. I seek out information that I need at the moment. It really helps me because there are times when there's things happen. I ask who, what, how. Really, do you really have to know all these details? You see, and the next thing I've learned again is respecting privacy. Now, it's a little bit difficult when you have a friend, a good friend, and things are going on in their lives that they cannot tell you, and then you think that they've betrayed you by not telling you. Now, people feel differently about different scenarios, events in their lives. So I've learned to always respect people's privacy, even though I feel like on one side you owe it to me to tell me because I tell you stuff. I feel like you have the right to tell me what you desire to tell me. And I could now feel bad because a friend didn't tell me what we felt like. You know what? I don't want to share this. If you don't want to share it, it's fine. It's fine. It's just a way I've learned. I've learned this, and it's helped me to build relationships and maintain relationships. You see. And the next thing I've learned is always understand the place, your position in people's lives, your place in people's lives. It's important because sometimes you find out, okay, you have a friend who's not your friend. You see, doesn't make any sense. You have a friend who's not your friend. No, you have a friend, right? But in their sight, you're not their friend, right? But you think that they're your friend. So that's what I mean. Yes. So understanding the place in people's lives, where because the moment you are in a relationship, in say friendship, you expect from people without knowing it. Okay, I was ill, you didn't call me, because you expect them to call you when you're ill. That's what it means. The moment you're in any relationship, you automatically expect from them. But now the thing is that it's harsh when you don't get what you expect. So to build a bridge across that unsafe feeling, what I do is I make sure that I know my place in your life. At least I try to understand my place in your life, so that when I expect correctly and I get what I expect. I don't expect from you things that I know you would not give because I know my place in your life. So that's what I do. I do that a lot. It's really helped me because I have seen friendships crumble because of expectation. So I've tried to avoid that by doing these things like this. And then another thing that I've learned in life is time. Time is everything. It is everything. The reason why I call my friends is because they're people who I can spend time with first. Before sharing stuff is different. I can spend time with, because I think my time is precious. So if I can spend time with you, then I think you should think that I'm your friend. You see? So I don't spend time people or on things that I think don't matter. And each time I find myself doing stuff or spending time on things that don't matter, I stop. I stop immediately. Because I know time is very important. It's everything. It's everything actually. I think it's everything. So that's what I do. I do that a lot of times. I try to make my friends understand as well that you are of value to me because I can spend time with you. I can spend time with you. Yeah, so it's really helped me. That sense of time consciousness. That okay, no, 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 time's important. Time's important. I'm not talking about the time freak. One more thing I've learned is that everybody cares. Everybody cares, but everybody at the same time has got their problem. It's a thing where there are times when you go through difficult times and you feel like nobody called me, nobody cared about me, no one even checked up on me to know how I was doing. People say that a lot. I've heard that a lot of times. Because whenever I have a problem, I realize that it is just a hiccup. It's just a ridge in the way. It's just a small ditch. I can jump through it. I don't have to bring everybody I love into the same ditch to raise me up. People sometimes, feel like when they have issues, the world just surround them and just like raise them up. You see, it's a good way to expect things, but because it never really comes through. Everybody never comes around you like that. You have to realize that you owe it to yourself to understand that people have got their problems. Don't expect them to leave their problems and face yours, even though they love you. So I've learned that a lot of times. So I don't expect people to when I'm in trouble. I don't expect people to leave what they're doing. I try to solve the problems first of all, and then when I've tried and I can't do anything about the problem, you know what? I need help. I really need help. Then I scream for help. You see, so because I do that for two reasons. First of all, I know people have their problems, right? And I try to respect, that they have their problems. And then the next thing is I do that because I want to learn. I want to learn from life. I don't want to be this guy who just walked through life or sleepwalked through life. You see, you have so many experiences, but you don't know what to do when problem comes your way because you don't have problem handling skills or solving skills. So I try to learn from life before I call out for help. So I spend time trying to solve my problems before I scream for help. And I've learned a lot doing that. It's made me tough, made me more patient, and it's helped me to navigate through problems or analyze problems, even when they seem to be choking and feels like what? Oh my God, it's so hard a problem. I still find myself patient enough to sit and wait and watch the problem get solved. So it's been really helpful for me. And before I make this video so long, I want to say thank you for watching this video, and I hope that these tips or one of them has helped you. I hope they will in the future, if not now. And keep watching my channel, please. I shall see you in my next video. It's a wrap. Bye for now.